Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to feature some caladiums that I overwintered. I pulled them out of the ground last fall and they've been in the garage probably until about February, and then I pulled them out and put them in some containers and started watering them, and they have sprouted. They've had several leaves now and they're ready to get in the ground. I will show you them and then I will show you where I plan to put them. So if we walk out here to the patio, I have the caladium sitting up here. Well, some. I have several. You can see it goes all the way back. And then I have some more caladiums that have sprouted. And I put them in anything I can find. See, I put them in a little salad box. And I just kept them moist and not soggy moist, but moist. And they've popped up. I had a bag that I found. I forgot about it, found it, and I was like, oh no. And there were about, I don't know, I would say 10. They were little, ooh, so little. And I put them in this little salad container. Oh, actually, I have 3 more popping up, or one that has 3 little. So maybe, oh, and there's another. Okay, I bet there's one here. Yep, there's one right there. Okay, so these are still working their way up. Won't plant those yet. I kind of want them to have some leaves, but I do have these over here to do. Oh, I need to water this one. Looks a little limpy there. Get that one watered. Now this is a different variety. This has got to be that watermelon one from Proven Winners. I'll get the tag so you know exactly what that is. But these, I think, well, those might be them too. But I really think it's these, because these do look, not that one, this one. They look much different. But anyway, I'll get them all organized, and what we're going to do, we're going to plant them out there so that we have a little bit of pop of red out there. And so I'll get them in the ground. I might, because see, that area gets shade most of the first part of the day, and then by the afternoon, as the sun clears this tree and this little tree canopy, it starts to get a little dappled sun, and then it gets more sun as the afternoon progresses and the sun goes this direction, and that's west. So they'll get enough sun, but not too much sun. Well, my songbirds are back. Okay, so I believe this is, I was saying it earlier in another video, but my microphone wasn't on. I believe these are, well, see, as soon as I start talking about them, they fly away. But I think that's a garden sparrow. That's what the internet said. I took a close-up picture, and they did that little Google identity thing. Oh well, he flew away. All right. So I've got all the caladiums. I walked around the yard looking for any other caladiums that might be out hidden somewhere, you know, tucked away, being protected. If they were, I forgot about them, so they're probably dead. But this is what I have. And interestingly is that they're all a red variety. All my white ones must be in that one little container, and I guess they just slow to come up. So I don't have any white ones. I have a couple light, like that little watermelon color. But anyway, so I'm going to get these in the ground. I'm going to separate them out because they all are, they're different. You know, you have those, and then you have this darker variety. So this is a lighter variety with the little white dot. See how the little has a little white dot there? And all the lighter ones have that white dot. And then you have these, and it has a darker little dot right there. So that's how I'm going to, like this one has the light dot. That's what I'm going to do to separate them out. And then there's a whole nother variety, because it, if you can see the difference, it's almost like a powdery look to it. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's definitely different. you can easily see it in person. I don't know if it shows up. So these, I will separate these ones out too. Anyway, I'm going to set up my tripod and I'll get back to it. All right, the first place I'm going to plant some is around this little rock, and I like how they pop up behind it and around it, and then you can kind of see the rock. I like that look. So I'm going to put some there, and then I'll work my way down, and I will take out a lot of this creeping Jenny as I go because it needs to be maintained, especially as it's trying to get into my grass right there, and that's a big no-no. Can't be letting that happen. I just watered these in, so they're nice and moist, but I'm going to separate out these, so I've got to separate them into their respective family. I try to look them up online to see which ones they were, because I don't know what I did with the tags, and I think these are out of the Heart to Heart series. Now, I'm pretty certain about that, and trying to figure out which Heart to Heart it is. It looks like they either are Radiance, or they're going to be, I think, either Radiance or, well, I can't think of what that second one was now. Right back in my brain. All right, now these are different. They have more of a pink veining with more green. So these ones are different. All right, it looks like they have different stages too in their development. For some reason, I keep wanting to say watermelon, but I'm just not 100% certain about that. But I feel like I might have had a watermelon in the past and it died on me. This kind of looks like this. Yeah, that looks like, and so that's why I keep thinking of watermelon. Definitely like this one. I think these are all similar too. Come on now, I got mosquito spray on. Quit going after me. Now this has more white speckling around the pink, so these are not the same as that. That's deeper green, more solid. Like this one's a deeper green, more solid. It looks more like that. This one and this one look similar. Same with this, same with that. And this is not a tag that goes with it. This is from something else. But this one has more of that white speckling too. So I think it goes with these. So I think all these go together. Although it's kind of strange how like it has lighter. Yeah. Well, these might be more of the, let me watch those. These might be a different variety, these two right here. This cell and this cell. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Not to get confused. I'm wearing my hat because I don't want any sun on me. I have sunscreen on, but I still don't want it. Well, that goes to a geranium. Okay, let me get to it. I have some soil here I'm going to add to as well for amendments. Oh, I forgot my root stimulator. Little Honey. Every time I call it Little Henry. Little Honey hydrangea. Oak leaf hydrangea. Little Honey. I don't know why I cannot remember that. I took out a lot of mondo grass from here several days ago when the soil was super wet. It's kind of easy to pull up during that time because I knew I wanted to plant this. Don't know what that is. All right, I gotta move you for a second. There you go. Something else was here at one time. Because there's some potting mix. I might have missed some caladiums from last year. Ah, come on, mosquito. I have mosquito spray. I'm not supposed to dive bomb my face. Whatever it was, it didn't survive. Oh. That's a little, oh, I don't have pockets. Ah! Mosquito. It's like they dive bomb into your face. They don't bite you, they just dive bomb you. Mosquito repellent. That means you're not even supposed to come near me. All right, all the roots look like they're moved. I mixed my, because it turned into powder. I had some plant food plus some biotone, and it no longer was in its chunky form, and it was flowing out of holes at the bottom of the bag. So I just mixed the two because both of them were in pretty much the same state. So just making sure there's none of those little mondo grass. That's what I put in my shirt pocket, was a little tuber for mondo grass. Well, that hole's probably not big enough. Roots are good, they're just not adhering to the soil very well. That's okay. So I'm going to make sure that they're in here. That's a little too low. Don't want it that low because I don't want it to rot out. This is a mixture of compost and some garden soil. These haven't been in these containers for very long, but a month and a half maybe. And so they're still rooting. Okay, I had to charge my battery, but I went ahead and I finished the planting of the caladiums. Started here and I went around. I did find one corm or bulb that had not sprouted, so I just plugged it in the front. If it grows great. If it doesn't grow, that's okay, because I really don't want anything in front of the rock anyway. I don't mind if they fall over the rock, but I didn't want anything actually blocking the rock, so it kind of just makes a horseshoe around it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plants that I was able to save from last year and replant. And those are usually like $5 each. So, you know, that's over $60, $65 worth of value right there. Yeah, probably worth digging them up and storing them over the winter. Anyway, I have these still to do. And I'm going to now move over to this little section back here. Well, no, I think I'm going to go back around this rock again. That's what I did last year. And I think that I'm going to put my little Nandina there. I have a little miniature Nandina that I'm going to put there. I think it's called Blush Nandina. So I think I'll do that. So I'll put the other caladiums here and then keep going along with the rock pattern. And I'm pulling out the creeping Jenny as I go. Okay, bear with me because I'm gonna walk with the camera in my hand. So this is what I did. I just put out those caladiums right along. And I'll come back and I'll just keep removing all this liriope. I would have had the red, then a white, then a red, then a white, the white and green. But like I said, those are coming up right now. I found them a little late. I really thought they were dead. They looked dry, like they weren't going to turn into anything, and they're sprouting. They're just now breaking the soil though. So when they do finally sprout, I will put them right here in this little gap. And I really think what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to find the caladiums that grow the tallest and do the best in this area, and then eventually I will weed out all the others and just keep going to the tried and true, the ones that I know that will get big enough and make the most statement. So far I'm liking these over here and these right here. Those are pretty too, but I think that I don't need the light. I need something strong red out here, because watch, let me just go further back. See, so like you really need the red to really pop, because it can get lost in the stark shady spot. Now it's about to light up over here. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It is still in the shade, although it's dappled at this point. And you can see where the sun is finally starting to get closer and closer. You can see that it's starting to make its way. So soon that'll have some sunlight to it. But I'm just happy to get those in the ground and get them out of their 4-inch containers. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks so much. Have a good one, y'all. Bye-bye.